You are dating a trans man by the sounds of it, and
or Brandon Tina. He died. Never mind.
And just because he was a trans man.
He bamboozled the girl.
She's like, what does that mean for me if I am a straight woman and I like penis and my boyfriend doesn't have a penis? And that's a completely valid thought for her to have.
It's a tough position to be put in.
Yeah, and I know that I've personally been in those situations. Years ago, there was this boy in Adelaide who I was talking to, and I didn't realize that he was trans. He was just like Twinkie, and I was like, he's a little Twinkie for me. And then later I realized he was trans, and I remember thinking, oh, what happens when we get back to the hotel? And like, he would, like, what did you, and then I was like, oh my God, this is what straight guys go through when they're looking at me in drag.
I can't imagine starting to date somebody and then like
ready to do a run through of
3 dates.
Heather, if you guys are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give us like 2 minutes.
No worries.
Then like 3 dates in, you find out, oh fuck, he ain't got a dick.
That's another conversation, which is about disclosure, which I don't know what.
Well, this woman.
But that's why I brought up the bamboozling of Brandon Tina, because if she met him, if she met him and assumed he was a guy and assumed he was a 100% biological man,
A cis man,
that's what you assume when you look at someone. I'm like, oh, king, man. But you know, I didn't know.
But this person didn't have sex with her. He waited a month and then he disclosed that he didn't have a penis, and obviously because he felt uneasy about that, and now he's telling her, and she's.
How do you let somebody fall in love with you if you don't know
Well, they've
what
only
they're
been dating a
want?
month, so I don't know.
I know, but you know how girls are. They love with their hearts.
What's love got to do with that?
Eat the cake out of me.
So I actually think in this situation,
I really don't know.
nobody here has done anything wrong, and this girl,
Including me?
No, sorry, I retract that former statement. Neither the girl or the guy in the situation have done anything wrong, and she is now naturally going through this state of confusion where she's like, okay, this boy that I like doesn't have a penis, what does that mean for me? And she's called Willem for advice, which is probably her only mistake.
So I say the burden of proof lays with him. He did something that I wouldn't want done to me. Would you want it done to you?
No, but also I would be understanding of him feeling uncomfortable at disclosing the fact that he's trans. You know what? This girl was probably talking about Willem and Drag Race, and then her trans man friend was like, oh, okay, so she's down with drag queens, and like maybe she'll be accepting of me. Like you could have actually been a gateway to him feeling comfortable enough to come out to her as trans.
He should have done it from the get-go.
Yeah, he should have, but unfortunately we live in a world that isn't that accepting, and we don't know what this girl's world is. She might be some like Karen from finance who, you know, works in a corporate job, and he just felt uncomfortable with that.
I do understand him being uncomfortable with it, but I think his actions will lead to consequences with this, and if you aren't honest from the get-go, it's a little bit difficult to have sympathy later for you, especially when a girl's feelings were not toyed with, but fucked with a little bit, you know? I understand both sides of the story now more clearly, but if you fuck with me, I'll block you, because I don't have time for negativity.
But you wouldn't mind if a man didn't have a penis.
Yes, I would. How dare you?
You have sexual attractions to trans men.
Yeah.
I dated a trans man.
You what?
I dated a trans man.
There you go.
I'm fine with it, but if I thought I was getting something that I wasn't getting from the beginning.
But you're also very unique in your sexuality. Like this girl probably isn't a dick hungry. That's a fair statement.
That's a compliment.
Yes,
thank you.
Like she's just probably.
Appreciate you.
Talking about
trans.
Gender is a construct, tear it apart. Gender is a construct, tear it apart.
I learned some stuff. I said, just because a woman cuts off her tits and takes hormones doesn't make her a man. Right. And in my head, I was thinking, like, driver's license wise, Courtney told me that man and woman is different than female and male, which makes sense because gender is something you identify as. Like you could say, oh, I'm bi-fluid or whatever, that's gender.
No, that's
what? There's another?
Sexuality, like.
Oh, no, gender fluidity.
Oh, right.
By something. Binaryism.
Binary?
Yeah, what's that?
You see, this is the binary thing that's a problem.
That's true. Binary is a problem.
Yeah, what does binary mean?
Binary means like male, female.
Black and white, tall and short, gay and straight, they're like binary things. It's like where something exists between two. So gender fluid is saying that you're gender
Can shoot fluids, squirt.
it's saying that your gender can be whatever you want it to be. If you're a man, that's, you know what a man is, you know what a woman is, boy, girl, all of those things refer to someone's gender.
I had a cousin that was born a Hermie. Chris.
Intersexed.
We prefer the word Hermie.
Let me help you with your vocabulary, man.
It's short for hermaphrodite, it's not offensive. Okay, so she's interstellar. And we didn't know what she was gonna be till she was 2. So they just said, don't bang on the cage, leave her alone. We'll play with her when she's 2. I'm kidding, she's lovely.
It was obviously a joke.
That was obviously.
Chris and I are friends, and we're cool.
I think that was less offensive than saying just because you cut your tits off doesn't make you a man.
I'm friends with a lot of revolutionary trans people that think I'm funny and give me jokes that they can't say because they're too cutting.
Was that one of them?
No, but Chris would have laughed at that.
Yeah, Chris would have laughed at that.
Yeah, and
Probably.
like people like Andrea James have biting senses of humor. She's given me jokes. Andrea James gave me one of the best jokes ever that she couldn't say. People like Our Lady J, she'll correct me when I say something. Like that thing about, I talked to Our Lady J about the color thing you said when I said I don't see color because I sleep around a lot. And she said, well, yeah, Courtney's right, that is racist. But I didn't get that until she said it to me too. I think that was a good talk. Thank you for helping. Suck less. It's not damage control. This is a continued conversation.
How are you feeling about everything?
Bio queens or trans people?
About trans people. I mean both, but
Oh, I feel like I didn't know Steph. Trans thing was just like, the Hermie comment was just pure kidding because my cousin was never in a cage. That was a joke. But doing a simile comparing trans people to animals was terrible. And the angel thing was, he told me he's posting my reply. He said, is that how you truly feel? It's important to know for me why my existence was discredited. I'm glad there's people out there who are at least asking why I made that comment instead of just hating me, because I'm friends with so many trans people. Like, we did videos with multiple trans people this week alone. Like, and I'm not saying, oh my God, like, I know trans people, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad they're not all coming from my head right now. But I told him I wish I could have gotten to see the episode before it went out because I would have cut it. I would have edited myself. Courtney told me that gender is different than sex, which I'm trying to understand, like male, female facts versus identifying as a man or a woman, which I'm getting. I'm learning, I don't know. I'm hoping my education catches up with the evolution of thought that is correct. I'm sorry that you even had to think about this. And he said, thank you, and yes, I think an apology is in order. Spent most of my day defending you. Please ask me anything you want to know when there's questions. I'm working on a show right now pertaining to trans education. Always remember your gender is who you identify as, and your sexual orientation is who you choose to go to bed with. I feel bad about how I made people feel about it, and this is my official apology.
being a comedian, it's like when it's obviously a joke, then it's obviously a joke. But like the thing about like the cutting off of the tits and
that was a comment. That was not a joke. Jokes are funny. That was a comment. It was something I was just talking. I wasn't even trying to be funny about it. I was just trying to explain what I thought. My grandma had a double mastectomy, and when I asked my mom why didn't grandma have boobs, she said she had cancer twice, blah blah blah. The fact that my mom said boobs don't make a woman, you know, your grandmom's still a woman. So in my head I was thinking just because you don't have tits doesn't mean you're a man, because my grandma didn't have tits. People don't see all the fucking wheels that are going in there, how slowly and how poorly they're operating. I need to apologize for it because I didn't say everything I was thinking, and it hurt people. I'm sad that my not knowing these things made my friends feel some kind of way, justifiably, and made people I don't even know not like me. I feel like no matter what I do, no matter how many times I say I don't want to be a role model, people are gonna fucking, not role model, but I guess what I do makes me known entity or like a public figure. So I have to be more responsible for my words.
Are you gonna go with Courtney?
Yeah, I need to apologize to her. She texted me on Friday, so I know she wasn't super duper mad at me after the Bio Queen. She might have been mad, but this trans thing probably fucking set her off. Hi. So, I made comments about trans people yesterday which were horrible due to a lack of education. The Bio Queens thing, I need to apologize for. When I realized I could have hurt my friend's feeling who is a Bio Queen by definition, I felt immediately bad, and that's when I texted you last night and said, I'd like to apologize to both of you, including Jamie. I saw a queen in New Orleans, a bio queen, and she was like the first one I ever liked performing on stage. Like, literally. So the timing couldn't have been better. She did applause with like amputated arms and started clapping. And I was like, this is good. I've seen a lot of bio queens on the road that I just, like, how many Adam Lambert impersonators do I need to see? Oh no, those are drag kings. Maybe I hate drag kings. I don't know. But what I'm saying is enough people have their eyes and ears on me for some reason, usually for entertainment value. So when I say something that's inflammatory, that might be my opinion, which people could then take as fact and then say, you know what, I hate these people too, and then lump into like a mob mentality about that. I need to take responsibility for that, I guess. So I'm apologizing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to invalidate your existence. I love how you guys support us and drag, and you guys are my friends. Like, you know you're my friends, and I hate that I made my friends feel some kind of way about that. So I'm sorry. And you see how my shoulders are all up here, like I'm tense about this. I mean this. I need to relax and give myself that line.
I appreciate it. I mean, we weren't angry per se because I already knew that you have a different definition of, I guess, like drag queen versus bio queen versus whatever, because you're actually one of the only people who has sat me down last year at Shady Queens and said, like, hey, permission to speak safe space without you getting angry. Like, this is what I think. Tell me what you think. Let's sort it out. Like, why is this? And whatever. And, like, that takes balls that most people don't have. Most people will just respect me to my face and be like, you're so pretty. And then, like, go online and be like, oh, but she's not. She's this or she's not that. Whatever. So, like, I have respect for that anyways. The part that sucks about hearing you say it, I guess, is because people take you saying it as permission to validate their own horribly misogynistic opinions that I know as your friend you don't share.
Yeah.
And that's kind of above and beyond you, so it sucks a little bit, I guess, that like you're put in this position where you kind of have to take responsibility for yourself and a little bit for these people.
Yeah.
And there are a whole lot of Piper queens and bio queens out there, so it does.
Wait, did you say Piper queens?
What?
Piper queens?
Hyper queens, like hyper femininity. Yeah,
I love that.
Female drag queen. I'm so not picky about the terminology. Now everybody has decided that the term bio queen is transphobic, and I understand the logic behind it. Anyways, female drag queen.
Wait, bio queen is transphobic now?
So the argument is that by saying bio and linking femininity, female drag queens to their biology, you're saying that women are their vagina.
So hyper queen stands for hyper femininity.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm the Jamie. I'm driving the car. I'm in the drive.
Yeah, you're driving the car. Okay. Are you gonna drive this bus? So if I'm already a female person and I am amping up my femininity for the purposes of transgressing society's ideas of what I should look like or be or behave like, I'm embodying hyper femininity.
Yeah.
So I would be a hyper queen.
Next time I see you, feel free to punch me.
Okay. Yeah, if I can catch you, I totally will.
Thank you for calling me and and talking about this stuff.
I appreciate it. Please be careful and take care of yourself, because, like, I don't know, not everybody knows you as well as we do, and I don't like seeing you get attacked, even if you said stupid shit that maybe you should think about. Everybody does, and that doesn't make it okay, but, like, you're a better person for making calls like this and talking about it with people and, like, trying to make it right.
Everything I say is heard, and that's kind of scary because I'm not as smart as I want to be, and that, like, evolution is going to take time. So, like, I still need to apologize for stuff even if I didn't know it, you know?
You are a really scary smart person, though, which is evident in the fact that you're trying to learn from this and not just lashing out like certain other people I've had this debate with.
I mean, I'm smart at certain things. Like, at the strip club last night, I told my friends, like, if you get a private dance, tell the stripper to go away, get his dick hard, come back once he's hard, and then go get the dance, because you will be wasting half the dance trying to get hard in the back.
That's my VIP.
All right, well, have a safe drive back, and we'll see you at whatever show you choose to come to with parades and trumpets and roses.
Okay, please take care of yourselves.
Bye. Your existence is valid. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Don't hate me. Please subscribe.